Hey, what's going on, guys? Electric Far Cloud here, and today we're playing Minecraft again. We're back into Minecraft, but this is not the very same thing that we've been doing. Like I said in the last video for that I did for Minecraft, we would be moving to Java. This is Java, but it's not just Java too. It's also modded Java. We've got a lot of other things. You can see in the background I've got some windmills, and right behind me I have something else very special. It's very cool. But yeah, in this first video I'm just basically going to be showing you guys the ropes of what I've been doing. Obviously I didn't just show you everything. I kind of thought that it would be boring to show you the very beginning process of things and watching me learn all this new stuff from all these mods. Honestly, there's not too many mods. I tried to keep it as vanilla as possible. I just downloaded a mod pack called Enhanced Vanilla Tech. I didn't even know that would be adding stuff like those windmills I have back there, or any of the other things. But basically, I'm going to be showing you guys the whole shebang, everything that we've got here. I'll discuss some of the mods we have in this mod pack, as well as what stuff I've done and what else there is to do in this mod pack and in this server as well. There's lots of opportunity. A lot of the vanilla things, the vanilla farming systems, they work in this version of Minecraft, so I can go kind of crazy with that. It's insane, the stuff you can do in this mod. It's insane. Like, look at this. I freaking wind turbines and other crazy stuff in this. I'll show you everything that I've got. First things first is my home. That's my home. It's pretty basic, honestly, but something that I probably should point out about this mod. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Look at this. This half slab is vertical. Vanilla does not have anything like this. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do have. You can also put... Oh, shoot. You know what? I thought you could do that, but I guess you can't. That ruined my entire thing. Great. But basically, this house is just kind of an excuse to add a texture to the walls and the ceiling. Not the ceiling, the roof of this house. I think it came out pretty nice. I like the cobblestone up there. Gives it a bit of different color than what there is. But another thing you can notice, there's pink wood. There's a lot more different colors and variations of wood in this mod pack. For example, there's ebony wood, which is just black. It's just black wood with the textures of wood, and it's just black. It's great. I can't wait to use that. There's also I forget what it's called. I'll just show you. This here, it's called Skyrist sapling. These are blue wood blocks. These are the ebony saplings. These are black wood. And mangrove saplings, which is white wood. Lots of different variations of colors and textures. Very nice. It's going to be very good to build with. This thing here, this thing is pretty wicked. Instead of just holding on to dozens of levels at one time, I can put them inside of these things called XP tomes, and it basically does as it says here. Shift right click to store as much XP as possible. It only holds 30 levels of experience, but that's not too bad. It's basically easy level 30 enchantments that I can do. This here is my little workshop for all the mechanism stuff from the mechanism mod. So we've got a lot of different stuff here. We've got basically the first thing that you make is a metallurgic infuser. You use this for a lot of things, and you can upgrade it further into factories. I have the advanced one, but this one can go all the way to an elite one, which this is, I think that's like 2 levels away from this thing. The more advanced factories you get, the more slots you can put in here. But basically, you'll put some sort of material. So far, I know you can put redstone, coal, and diamonds. I'm sure there's other stuff you can put in there, but you'll put that stuff in there, combine it with other materials to make other stuff. So example, in my mechanism chest, these infused alloys right here in my mechanisms chest. I'll show you how to make those real quick. So I'm back in the advanced infusing factory, which is the same thing as the metallurgic infuser. Basically all you do, this is not the ideal. I'm just gonna use this redstone dust, but there's a better way to use this material. You'll throw it in here. It'll get stored up into this little slot here. You take your iron, put it all through here, and it'll infuse the redstone into the iron, And then after this is done, it's really slow right now. I have no upgrades for this. Bam, infused alloy. And then to go from here, instead of just using simple old redstone, you'll need, these are blue reinforced alloys. If you can kind of guess where this is going, you need diamonds. And I have a lot of diamonds. I will show you why I have so many diamonds in a second. And then from the infused alloy, you make these atomic alloys. These atomic alloys, they need a different kind of item in the game. Basically what it is, you need obsidian dust. So you combine these obsidian shards with not just coal or redstone, you combine it with diamonds. And you get this refined obsidian dust. After you get this refined obsidian dust, you throw it into a smelter. I have an advanced smelting system which is powered by electricity instead of just coal. So that's nice. I don't have to use coal anymore if I have a giant supply of these things, which I will. I plan to make giant factories, just crazy stuff. Oh, and this is my little friend. I named him Bitch because he's called a robot, and I kind of thought that it was fitting. I thought it was fitting, but he's actually pretty useful. It's kind of hard for me to use him because his tracking parameters are kind of garbage. He'll pick up stuff for you, put it in his own chest. You can use him as a crafting table.
I don't really know why I named him that.
Of his
It's honestly
own,
pretty mean to
and
him.
also
I feel
an
kind
anvil
of bad
as well. But you take all of this refined obsidian dust, you throw it into the advanced, oh no, that's wrong, You actually put it into this osmium compressor. So you combine refined obsidian with osmium. And after this is done, boom! Look at that, refined obsidian ingot. And then we have a mod here called just enough items. So all we can do is, if we want to, we can just type in whatever we want in here and look up either the recipe for how to make it or what it's used for. So if we hit R, this is recipes. We can see all the stuff it's used for. And if we hit U for uses, you can see all the stuff it's used for. It's used for machines. And look, we've got tools in here and armor. This stuff is way better than diamond. Crazy. Like, look. Okay, so you see we've got 12 armor, 4 armor toughness, and 1 knockback resistance. If we look up diamond chest piece, this one only has 8 armor and 2 toughness. See what I'm getting at here? It even has an extra bonus. This might even be better than netherite. Let's check out netherite. Okay, 12 armor, 4 toughness, 1 knockback. So it is better. It only has 1. It's missing. Wait, no. It's just worse. It's just not as good. The only benefit that the netherite armor has from vanilla is that it won't burn in lava. But this is easy enough to make. Netherite is really tough to get. For right now, I'm just kind of keeping these, but I do have a plan with these, and you'll find out. Alright, I never got to show you this XP tome. So if I right-click this, I should get 30 extra levels of experience. So it should be 48 experience levels after I right-click this. Or not. You know what? That's fine. I guess it scales up, but still, that's pretty dang good. Instead of like wasting so much time being at level 30, because the more experience you get, the harder it is to level up. So if you could just keep on storing level 30s, that's just GG at that point. I realize something now. Oh, you probably realize I have rainbow bed. There's rainbow sheep in the game now, so that's a thing. But another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, there's this thing here, a basic bin. I only have a basic bin of this kind right now. I have something else going on that has the ultimate version of this. Let's just look it up. So if you look here, this is the one I have here. These bins can only hold 1 item, but they can hold a lot of 1 item. So the one I have here can only hold cobblestone because they put cobblestone in there. I plan to use it a lot for a future build. This basic bin can only hold 4,096 items. But if we look back here, if we bring up the calculator right now and we look at the double chest, we have 9 by 6. So 9 by 6, that's 54. 54 times 64 is 3,456. So if we fill this entire chest with cobblestone, we only get 3,456 cobblestone. But this thing's maxed out right now. I can't fill it up anymore. It already has more than a double chest. But the thing is, we can upgrade these. So, and these are pretty simple. All you need is just more stone, the infused alloys I showed you before, and advanced circuits. And the way you make these circuits is with redstone and osmium ingots. This is a new ore in the game, entirely from mechanism. We can make higher versions of this. So you can tell where this is going. This is going to get pretty crazy. So the advanced, but not the advanced, the basic bin, just a bit more than 4,000. Advanced, 8,000. Elite bin, 32,000. The ultimate bin, 262,000 items of one thing. That's so much freaking of one item. That's 250,000 of one item. Granted, there are mods that are better than this. There's some mods that have black hole units where you can hold an infinite amount of one item. That's just kind of breaking the game at that point. Now that I showed you this, I want to show you what I made one of these, and I'll show you what I'm doing with it. It's gonna be insane. Something I want to show you before we go over there and discuss what I have made. I want to show you a few tools that I have. I have 4 things I want to show you. The first thing, the most basic one, there's a new mod in this mod pack that brings gems and jewels into the game. That's what the mod is called. Here they are. These are the gems and jewels. I did not know that we had platinum ingots. I don't know how to get that, or silver. But all these jewels here, including diamond and emerald that we already have, into these. You use these gems to make rings, and you use these rings to put onto weapons. And these new weapons, when you put a gem on them, get different perks. They get new perks, actually. So I have a diamond pickaxe with black opal. So if we hold shift, we can see all the details on the perks that this pickaxe has. So I'm level, if you can see right there, I'm level 67 legendary. This is not the highest. I had another diamond pickaxe that was at like 127, something like that. But if you see the purple text, I have perks on this thing. I try to use this whenever I can, but it's just not the fastest thing that I have in my arsenal. So it has 3 perks. It gains bonus swing speed per level. So I think the swing speed is tied to the attack speed. So right now I'm almost at 20, which is pretty quick. The other perk I have is mining blocks grants experience. This is insane when we go to the nether, and I'll show you what that looks like. And the other thing is basically the more you level it up, the more tool resistance it gets. But this mining blocks grants experience, it could be literally any block. It does not matter. I'll actually just show you right now. I'm gonna go to the nether and I'll show you what it looks like, because it's actually nuts. Something I should mention about the nether is that there's no real reason to do nether portals like for fast travel, is because of this one thing I'm actually going to show you right before I go back to the nether. It's this thing. These are called waystones, and you can either find these out in the middle of the world, just randomly, either in giant towers or just sitting on the ground, or you can make these. But basically what these do is you can break them or right click them. When you right click them, as you can see, I already have some stuff here, but for you, if you ever find these on your own, you're probably going to have nothing here. These are all waypoints to different people's houses. Other people on the server have found their own waystones and placed them in their bases. So I can go to my friend Kyle's base for 1 experience. I have 18 right now, so I'm at my home right now, and I'll click on his base. And I just got transported to his base for, oh wow. Oh, he's doing... Oh, that's not leveled, though. That's gonna make me mad. Either way, I'm sure he's still working on it. It's work in progress, work in progress. And he's in school right now, so just leave him alone. And I can just go right back for another 1 level of experience. That's pretty nuts. That's really fun to use. And another thing, on the way to the nether portal, going to the nether, there's a few things there's a reason why I picked this place. For 2 reasons. One, it's on the bottom of a mountain, and on the top of the mountain there, it's a really flat area, and I'm gonna build something big up there. And the other reason is because of these things. I have a zombie spawner right here, and you might think, oh, zombie spawner, whatever. Zombie rotten flesh. That actually has a use now in this mod pack. I can actually use it for something. But the other thing, I have another one, a skeleton one. Skeleton farm. I can have infinite bone meal if I ever get this, get those built up. Okay, so we're in the nether right now, and I'm just gonna start going ham. All right, just. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Look! I'm getting infinite experience. I already gained back whatever I lost from teleporting to Kyle's home. I already am back to level 18. Teleporting is easy. There is no trouble at all. Okay, let's get back to the overworld and I'll show you the other tools I have. Okay, we're back to the testing area where I can show you all the other things I have. So I showed you this diamond pickaxe, which is just basically, I'm only going to really use it if I need a quick level up or just some quick experience. It also has Fortune 3. But the next tool that I have is called a paxel. And of course, I've made a refined obsidian paxel. But basically what this thing is it's a combination of other tools. So instead of just being able to mine stone, so it's called a paxel, so it's a pickaxe, axe, shovel. This is how you make it. So if you can see the crafting recipes, you can basically see what it does. So it's already insta-mined because refined obsidian is so ridiculously OP. But oh god, I kind of cheated already. But you're seeing how fast I'm mining all this stone. And if you go to the dirt, it's just as fast. It's just as fast. And the same thing with wood. So this is basically a multi-tool. I can use it for everything. Now, I also have this diamond hammer. And I figured out these hammers a little bit late in the game. I didn't realize you could even make them until not too long ago, honestly. But these are insane. These things do 2 things. One, instead of just mining out by just 1 block at a time, if I take the hammer out and I mine right here, check this out. It just mines a 3x3 all on its own. And now these things also have a third function. This basically breaks the game. You can make different types of these hammers. You can make all the way from wood hammers to emerald hammers to diamond hammers to obsidian hammers. And they all do the same thing. And what they do, let's see if I can get it to work. Yep, right there. Did you see that? This thing chips off pieces of whatever it's made of. So this thing is made of diamonds. Every once in a while when I'm mining, it will give me a piece of diamond. And it did the same thing for an obsidian hammer I used to have a while ago too. I spent a long time mining in a cave, and just by spending 2 hours mining with the obsidian hammer, I got myself a bit more than a stack of obsidian. Look, I just got another diamond. I have 2 diamonds already. I have just been sitting here just mining, and look how much area I've already cleared out, and I've only been here for a minute. I cleared out all this. This would have taken at least 10 minutes to do with just a normal diamond pickaxe in vanilla. I absolutely love it. Now the last thing I want, I found another thing I want to show you. If you can see now, I opened up my inventory. This is what I have in my inventory. There's just all this stuff I just mined. But if we open up this tab here, these are artifacts. You can put on different stuff to give yourself special effects. So the stuff that I have right now, I have these night vision goggles. If you've been wondering why I can see everything, Look what happens when I take this off. I think I just got kicked from the server. Yeah. That happens, you know, every once in a while I just get kicked from the server for no reason. It's okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay, now that that distraction is gone, I disconnected from the server. That happens a lot. It's not the server, my internet disconnected. That happens a ton. Okay, but basically what I wanted to show you, look what happens when I take my night vision goggles off. Boom. It's totally I can't see anything. But if I put it right back on, I can see everything. It's a bit annoying for the other guys because I don't light up anything anymore. And I probably have to take my goggles off if I want to have proper lighting in my builds at all. But that's not a huge problem, right? It's just a matter of taking it off. But the thing that I actually wanted to show you, I wanted to show you this. I have a backpack. I have a second inventory. But not only do I have just a second inventory, I can also put a shulker box in here and open that up. So I have my inventory, my hotbar, my backpack, and then a backpack. And then I can also have ender chests, and then I have a personal chest which you can only open with your hand. You can't place it down. There's just one more tool I want to show you guys before I go off and show you the other thing I wanted to show you guys. Saying the word show you a lot, because I'm showing you a ton of shit right now. This is the last item. Atomic Disassembler. This thing can do quite a lot. So this thing works like any other tool. It almost works like this refined obsidian paxel. But it's basically just a machine. So this thing has a lot of different modes. So this is normal mode. It just mines like a normal pickaxe. It mines decent. Like, it's not fast. It's probably the same. Yeah, it's a bit slower than my efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe. Just a little bit. But this thing has different modes, so we can go from normal to slow. I don't know why you would want slow, but I guess it's nice that it's there. But basically what I was saying before, normal mode mines like this, slow mode mines slower, obviously. But then after we have quite a few other modes, we also have fast, which basically insta-mine. I don't need a beacon anymore. And then what else? Another thing that we can do is if we hit mode switch again, I also have something called vein. So if I see a piece of ore and I mine it, it mines everything, every piece of it all at once. So if I see this copper ore, mine. Osmium, mine. More osmium, mine. Tin, mine. Copper. Oh, it's so good. Now, but there's one. Oh, hold on. There's one too. Done. But there's one more mode. If I hit it in mode switch again, we have extended vein mining. So instead of just working on ores, it works on everything. It works on every piece. Granted, this mode does eat up a lot of energy, but if you're doing this, you're probably going to be having some sort of energy pool with you. But look at this. This is better than the hammer, almost. The only thing that's different is that it doesn't give me diamonds when I mine. But that's like, come on, I can live with that. And then this thing also has an off mode, where it just doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. I could punch this stone faster with my hand. Yeah. But that's kind of the point of it being off, is that it doesn't do anything. But now I'm going to head over to the area where I have something truly amazing in this mod. I'll meet you there in a sec. Needless to say, going back to vanilla might be kind of hard after playing on this mod pack and on this server for a while. Okay, I'm finally back. I was basically just watching this for 5 minutes for my internet to come back. Either way, we're heading to the destination for what I wanted to show you. This is called a digital miner. And basically what this does is in a 32 by 32, I believe, or 32 blocks that way and 32 blocks that way, and that way of this thing. Okay, so I just put the visuals on. This is the border for what this thing is mining out. So it's mining out all the way from like right there in this giant, fairly see-through border. But it'll basically just mine out everything that I ask it to. So if I stop it, reset config, I'm asking it to mine all the stone, every bit of stone. And I've had this going for a little bit. I can start it again. But look how much stone there is for this thing to mine. 215,809 pieces. That's insane. And I've got my ultimate bin right there. And look, I've had it going overnight. And I only have... yeah, I only have one speed upgrade. And look how much I already have. 39,500 stone. What I want to do before I end off the episode, I want to make a few more speed upgrades and a few more energy upgrades, because I'm pretty sure I can add more. I'm pretty sure I can add at least up to 8. I want to go do that before I end the video off. So after making tons of alloys and using up all of my materials, this is what I've made. I've made all these wind turbines, and I'm going to use every single one of them to power up my digital miner. Let's head over there and install them all. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them all the way up to the build limit so that they can make as much power as they possibly can. And I brought a ton of ultimate universal cables. These transfer over tons and tons of power. So the plan is to have this giant line going right through here, and each side of this cable is going to have a windmill for it. Stop! I don't need it to thunder when I'm this high up. Oh my god, I basically counted that perfectly. That is it. That's every windmill. That is really trippy. Now at least, oh. Oh. Well, how the heck did I get this? I got it now, but look at this. Look how much faster it's going. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna need every single bit of this stone so that I can use it for a build that I'm doing. And I'm gonna show you where I want this build, and I'm gonna explain to you in a moment. So remember, this is what my house looks like, and it's right beside this mountain. When we get to the mountain, this is the top of the mountain. As you can see, it's really flat. So I want to use every single bit of this space. Now, the reason I'm collecting so much of that stone is because I want to encapsulate this entire top of the mountain with a sort of mechanized base. So, not a mechanized base, but like a mechanized castle. So, the theme of it is going to be castle, but there's going to be like, it's going to look like it's being taken over by robots, and it's turning the castle into a big robot. That's the idea here. And it's going to encapsulate this entire thing. The only problem is that we're already 100 blocks high, and it might be hard to build really big, because if we build too big, we might hit the limit and we'll just get stuck. We won't be able to do anything. But this is a really big area. I want to use this entire thing. So probably the first thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to flatten it. That's not gonna be too fun at all. But that is something that we're gonna have to do, and that's what I want to do for this world and on this server. That's basically the plan. That's what I want to get done for this entire server. I want to get that huge base going, have tons of farms, automation going. It should be really good. That'll be it for this video. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next. I have quite a lot of ideas for future videos with other video games such as Rocket League, Terraria, maybe some Transformer games as well. I have a few ideas for those, and I have something special waiting in October as well. So be on the lookout for that too. Bye bye.